Bolton Wanderers vs QueensParkRangers 10th of the 3rd 2012 SelMcKenzie Selzer-McKenzie. Author D.Selzer-McKenzie. My tip: win for QueensParkRangers. Even two cellar duels are in this 28th round of the English Championship on the programme. In the first duel of the bottom of the table, the second to the last Bolton and the 16th QPR become, which still has 2 points more to this, meet. Both teams have, by the way, not won since 5 rounds, therefore we expect in this duel a rather offensive game, as similarly as the first leg game when surprisingly, Bolton has fetched a 4-0 away win. The beginning, 10th of the 3rd 2012. 13:45. When natural, the hosts would overjoyedly become, though the scarce victory also this time, since they would overtake the climber from London on the table with the 4-point water spoils, but with a victory a rather bad series also complete. The charges of coach Coyle have collected even 4 defeats, namely in consequence, but what is even worse, they have only a hit in these 4 games obtained. Therefore the permanent changes in the team do not surprise us at all, because they try finally to find the ideal list. In the last 2 away games against Chelsea and Manchester United they have not played so badly at all, but such an organisation cannot turn much on against such strong opponents. They probably will try to make up for all these earlier mistakes against the direct competitor in the relegation fight now. Because of this we expect coach even to start Coyle with 3 offensive players. In any case, under them the Frenchman N should be gog of one of the most dangerous offensive players, while the young Japanese also has that he was not lent by Arsenal without reason this winter, shown Miyaichi in the last 2 games. Furthermore, the hurt defensive players Gardner, Mears and Alonso, as well as midfield players Holden and Leem and the experienced go-getter Davies do not take part. Expected list: Bolton, Bogdan, Steinson, Theatre, Knight, Ricketts, Mamba, Rio Cocker, M. Davies, Eagles, N, Gog, Miyaichi. We have already mentioned 2 draws taken out, however, unlike Bolton at this time, that the guests from London also have not won since 5 rounds, why they also have a punkt have Vorsprung. Has this team fetched a couple of excellent footballers to this in the winter transfer time there, however, one as expected from them much more, and would have hardly anyone commemorated that they still would belong to the relegation candidates after 27 rounds. For this 2 home defeats are to blame, mainly against Wolves and Fulham, while they have played much more courageously outwards. You have relieved even the Villa of a point, while they have obtained 2 hits also against Blackburn, but this has not sufficed for a draw at the end anyway. They have played at home in the last round again, but they've looked much riper this time and have fetched a point, and to be more precise, by the hit against Overton of Zamora. This player will already get still more room, and therefore expect the fans after the return quite certainly of the suspended Sis in the duel against Bolton this attack duo to be able to see finally in full strength. Defenders Young and Tawo should also this one come back into the first team, while the lock of the midfield player Dirkite also has gone off recovered. Coach Hughes could therefore send his strongest list in the second half of the season on the place for the first time. Not only the injured midfield players Fayan and Dyer, as well as go-getters are, by the way, Campbell. Expected list: QPR, Kenny, Young, Onoaha, Ferdinand, Tawo, Wright Phillips, Dirkite, Barton, Tarapt, Sis, Zamora. Since both teams need points absolutely to get away of the bottom of the table, we expect a rather offensive and dynamic game from the 2-man sheep in this duel. What, in the end, should many hits then surely take us on the 2 sides with themselves, too.